All right, hey everybody, we're back with another news feed here. We're diving in with the main one right off the bat for you. So we are going to do this. But after I do this one, there's going to be some other great articles to finish this one out for you as well too. Don't forget, I post these every single day, at least one video a day every day. But starting it off right here from the sun, right here. So we have GMC, okay, pay drivers to get payday drivers to get a huge $6,700 one-time payment from a $50 million settlement if they had their cars repaired. See who qualifies, okay? If you bought a Chevy or GM diesel equipped with this fuel pump, you might want to read this. This is about the CP4, okay? This is a CPM or CP4. I had this, the CP4 fuel pump. I had the same issue with my 2019 Ram. It came with a CP4, I think, and they had to go back to the CP3 or whatever it was. It was under recall. The whole time I owned that Ram, it was under recall, and it still never got the part in, in order to do it. I think the guy that I sold that truck to ended up eventually getting it done, but this whole CP4 was an issue for Ram. It was an issue for Ford. They don't make these fuel pumps, they buy them, okay, these diesel fuel pumps. And the CP4 was a problem for everybody. Well, in the Chevy and the GMC, the diesels, okay, for their Duramax, 6.6 Duramax engines that were produced between 2011 and 2016 that had these in there, basically the fuel pump can fail. Okay, it wasn't designed to handle this gasoline, the diesel fuels that were part of California, Illinois, Iowa, Texas, New York, or Pennsylvania. Now, that's another stupid thing right there, too. The argument is the fuel pump was not compatible with diesel fuel in these states, okay? Why is the diesel fuel different in those states? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard of. So if I live in Michigan and I'm going to travel over, like I'm going to head out west to go snowmobile stuff, and I got to go through Ohio, Illinois, Iowa, and all this, I got to deal with all this stuff. You mean to tell me that my fuel pump's not capable of handling fuel in there, or that the way my truck has been running on a diesel fuel in Michigan is going to be different than a diesel fuel in Iowa or Illinois? Just so stupid how the EPA is, or whatever this crap is ridiculous. But interestingly enough, the lawsuit judges come down, and GM is going to pay you guys, or if you have one of these, they're going to pay you 50% of what the cost of the repair replacement for the fuel pump is during the warranty time, which means you're basically getting $6,300. Now, interesting takeaway from this. The cost of a fuel pump. Now, I knew this when I had that Ram. It was one of the reasons I sold it, because I did not want to own it outside of warranty. The fuel pump on a diesel, to replace the fuel pump, is $12,700. To replace a fuel pump on a diesel truck. Doesn't matter who makes it. Let that sink in. It's going to be that much. Okay, I think it was 10 grand on at the time for the Ram, but $10,000 to $12,000 to replace a fuel pump. How much is it on a gas engine? Well, I figured that out for you. Let's look at the same truck. Or a Chevy 1500 gasser, the average cost $1,500 to $1,841. That's labor of $190 to $239, and about anywhere between $1,400 and $1,600 for the actual fuel pump. So you're looking at $1,500 to $1,800 to do it on a gas truck, or you're looking at $12,000 to do it on a diesel. Let that sink in. Stuff to think about if you're planning on running a diesel for a long time. But anyway, they are taking care of this for you. GM is going to get you set up and give you some money back if you are one of those guys that dealt with it. Next thing on our list right here, gas tax. Gas tax can't pay for roads much longer, but Amazon delivery might. Okay, more states could follow Minnesota and Colorado in putting fees on retail deliveries. We got to get a couple of things understood here. Okay, so they want to tax on delivery drivers because there's more EVs on the road. They're selling less gas. Less gas means less gas tax. That means that more money is not going to maintain the roads and pay for that because we're not buying gas. So in order to curb that, they want to right now put those fees on delivery drivers. Where do you think the fees will be when more EVs are made? Okay, they're going to start taxing EVs. You will have an EV tax. All right, they already have it all lined up, worked out, planned. They're just waiting for the time that it's right when we have enough EVs on the road to implement it, okay? Gas tax will not go away. They will supplement with an EV tax, so it'll bring in a lot more money. This tax on delivery systems will never go away once they implement it, so now they're going to get even more. Even this is a tax, okay? When we just looked at this one right here, or no, sorry, this next one is a tax. We'll talk about in a second. But so you see it right here. This is government, man. It's unbelievable. But anyway, they want to start charging a 27-cent delivery fee on all of these things, all deliveries. Who do you think pays that? Do you think Amazon is just going to say, "Oh, okay, we'll give it to you. We'll give you 27 cents for every delivery, and we'll eat that"? No. Our delivery version of Amazon and all that stuff is going to go up 27 cents. Okay, that's how it is. The buck always gets passed down. We are the bottom of the rung as consumers and taxpayers. We pay for all of this, okay? I don't care what middleman they use, whether it's gas tax, EVs, or Amazon delivery, we pay it. Plain and simple. Okay, it's just like the bailouts for the college stuff. We pay that. Okay, it's how it is. There's no two ways about it. Well, anyway, they're trying to figure out how to make more money because the gas taxes aren't paying for the road, going to be able to pay for roads much longer because of EVs, so they are going to start taxing delivery guys. Moving on from there. Biden administration awards nearly $1.1 billion to Stellantis, GM, and EV production. Woohoo! Let's read this again. Let's look at this. Read this again. Biden administration to award nearly $1.1 billion. The Biden administration doesn't do this. We do. I don't want to pay for EVs. I don't want to have to do this. This $1.1 billion comes out of our pockets. Biden doesn't have it. Biden didn't give this money directly to them. They're taking it from us. Just like this, okay? So we are paying to have the EVs made. We are paying for all of this. GM and Stellantis and Ford and all these ones that are doing it, they're not paying this. They're not doing it. We're paying them to make the cars that they overcharge us for. We're paying, it's taxes. It's crazy. Same with this one here too. Like I said, Amazon's not going to pay this fee. They're going to pass the fee on to us. We pay it. Okay, the bill always comes due and we always seem to get stuck with it. It's just unbelievable and ridiculous. But anyway, that's our news for you for today that we got on this little section. We'll have more coming for you soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and don't be afraid to put any comments down below.